Hey, I'm Supats, lifelong solopreneur. Now living my life with only one passion to help solopreneurs to launch their digital products on fast track so that they can be profitable as fast as within 1 week, and they want to scale, they can join the membership. And as a bonus, I show them how they can sell their digital products all over the world using affiliates. Without further delay, let's get started. It's needed. This is creating rainbows in difficult times is needed for everyone, and especially entrepreneurs, solopreneurs are so solo and nobody understands them. It is so important. So we will be talking about discover how you can how you can find your rainbow in any kind of situation. So without further delay, let's get started. So join us at the Believe Summit, which is coming up, and we are going to explore ancient wisdom and modern practices. It will be really great resource for entrepreneurs. So um, I'll be telling you details about the Believe Summit coming up soon. So finding spiritual grounding. So daily spiritual practice. It is so important because there are so many things happening in your life and you really don't know why they are happening, how they are happening, and it's always better to be connected with the higher source. So establish a consistent spiritual routine that anchors your day, whether through meditation, prayer, or mindful reflection. So even just 10 minutes each morning can create a foundation of peace. Before just getting out of your bed, you can think of five things you are grateful for. That itself can set a really great stage for whole day. You know what meetings you are going to have that day. So just go through each and every meeting mentally, visualize it, and visualize you are getting the positive outcome from each meeting. So that is what signal you are sending to universe, and it will happen. It will happen. Compassionate awareness. Cultivate self compassion during difficult moments. It's so important because you need to be your own friend. Whether someone else is your friend or not, you better be your own friend, right? Cultivate self compassion during difficult moments, acknowledging your feelings without judgment. This gentle awareness creates space for healing and growth. When you are aware of any problem or situation or challenge, 50% of problem is solved, because once you are aware, you know there is a problem and you will take action. Natural connection. Spend time with nature to reconnect with something greater than yourself. So if you are having a house, you can just go to backyard, and you don't need to go really to nature looking somewhere else. Means of course those things are good. Weekend when you're taking some time off, yeah, that time sure we can recommend a hike or trail and all, but daily basis just go to backyard and just look at your plants and trees what you planted in your backyard. If you don't have backyard, if you are in condo or apartment, hey, you must be having at least one pot, right? So th- connect with nature, don't come up with excuses, okay? The rhythm of natural world reminds us that life cycles and plays within them. Just connect with nature. Actually, wisdom across various traditions. Buddhists, they believe in mindfulness, and mindfulness is, yeah, you might be thinking it is really big word, but mindfulness means just being in present, enjoying the present, because this is the time you have, and that's why it is called present. It is a gift from the universe. So the Buddhist tradition offers mindfulness practices that helps us stay present with our experiences without becoming overwhelmed. Overwhelming is so true for solopreneurs because they wear 27 hats. They are everything. They are doing admin work, they are doing CEO work, they are graphic designer, they are marketer, everything. And plus, if their offers are not finalized, there is a lot of noise going around. So, shiny object syndrome, overwhelm. Just on overwhelm, we can give one topic on that. So, regular meditation cultivates equanimity in the face of life's challenges. So, you will have some balance. Try a simple breathing meditation. Focus on your breath for just 5 minutes each day. You can deep breathe or even just normal breathing, but just focus on your breath. Gently returning your attention whenever your mind wanders. Christian contemplation. The Christians basically practice things like prayer because, yeah, they believe in creating inner stillness and receptivity to divine presence by centering into prayer. This tradition emphasizes surrender and trust during difficult circumstances. So, practice Lectio Divina by slowly reading a meaningful spiritual text, allowing the words to resonate deeply within you as a source of comfort and guidance. And it is also proven to reduce Alzheimer, even prevent Alzheimer. I mean, who knew? But the research shows that if you read spiritual words, sculpture, anything, text, anything loudly for at least 12 minutes per day, it can prevent Alzheimer's. Or if you have Alzheimer, it can cure. So that is what the research has been shown. Eastern wisdom, Taoist and Hindu tradition offer perspective on accepting life's natural flow and recognizing the divine within all experiences. Practices like yoga, qigong integrate the body, mind, and spirit. It's really great practice. Try just simple practice like mindful movements coordinated with breath to restore your energy and bring your awareness into your body. Challenge. So, the power of faith in transformation. So, just start with challenge. Life's difficulties create the conditions for profound growth and transformation when approached with faith. Because with faith, someone with higher consciousness is with you and will help you in tackling your challenges. Awareness. Faith provides a lens through which we can perceive meaning and possibility within our struggles. Again, as I mentioned before, once you are aware, 50% of problem is solved. Surrender. Letting go of control and trusting in something greater creates space for unexpected blessings. Surrendering is so good because when I surrender to God, I always think, okay, I'm not perfect and I tend to do so many mistakes. So it's better if I surrender to you because you are perfect and you will guide me properly. Surrender has a lot of power. Growth. Through faith, we integrate our experiences into a larger story of personal and spiritual development. So, how can you create your own sacred space? Physical environment. Designate a specific area in your home for spiritual practice. It's proven that if you meditate in one particular place, actually, it has more benefit, more effect on your mind and body. This doesn't need to be elaborate, a corner with comfortable cushion and small table or even a shelf can serve a sacred space, just where you can comfortably sit for some time. Include elements that speak to your spirit, perhaps a candle, meaningful objects, inspiring quotes, or images that evoke peace and calmness into your body and into your mind, into your heart, and you feel connected to your higher source. It is so important to take a break because all the best ideas always come when you are peacefully with yourself. Remember means Eureka, Eureka, how Archimedes means he was in his bathtub and he realized and he did a great discovery over there. So same is applicable to you. Sensory elements. Engage your senses to deepen your spiritual experiences. So, gentle incense or even essential oils can create a distinct atmosphere that signals to your mind it's time for spiritual connection. And when I say spiritual, doesn't mean religion, okay? Because spirituality is different from religion. And I have studied many religions, and I found all they are telling the same thing, only the names are different, words are different. So finally, everyone is giving the same message. So when I'm talking about spiritual, just think about spiritual, and it is nothing related to religion. Consider soft background music or nature sounds and embrace the power of silence. The key is creating a sensory environment that helps you transition from everyday concerns to spiritual awareness. When see, God has given you five senses like you can see, then you can smell, you can taste, you can touch, all these various senses. So, and of course, when you incorporate the maximum number of all these senses, the result is better. So that's why we are talking about creating calmness. And then sensory elements means, of course, you can visualize and verbalize, all those things are there. Digital boundaries. Protect your sacred space from technical interruptions. Keep phones and devices outside this space, okay? Use them only for guided meditations or spiritual music. Creating this boundary helps your mind recognize that this is a different kind of space, one for connection rather than distraction, for being rather than doing. What are the daily practices for inner peace? Morning intention, as I mentioned, before getting out of your bed, think of five things you are grateful for. Think for every meeting you have scheduled that day and visualize the positive outcome. Now, begin each day by setting positive intention before checking emails and news. This I told you before getting out of bed, and I hope you are not sleeping with your phone and you are not checking your emails before getting out of bed, okay? Take three deep breaths and choose a quality you wish to embody today. So, deep breathing is so important. Deep breathing. Perhaps patience, courage, and compassion you can embody. Midday reflection. Take a brief pause around midday to write down three things you are grateful for. Once you are grateful for the things you have, you will have more chances and reasons to be grateful for, and that is how universe works. Because universe is your genie. Universe thinks that whatever you think, universe thinks that you are enjoying that, and universe gives more of that. So if you are grateful about something, universe thinks, oh, you enjoy that, okay, I'll give you more reasons to be grateful for. But if you are mad and sad, same thing happens. You will get more of those situations. So better be happy and grateful. So take a brief pause around midday to write down three things you are grateful for. This simple practice shifts your perspective from what's challenging to what's nurturing your spirit. And in the evening, release it. Have some reflective actions. So before sleep, practice consciously releasing the day's events. Visualize yourself placing any burdens or worries into a flowing river and watching them drift away as you prepare to restorative rest. You can have even various other ways, means you can imagine that wind is blowing on your body and wind is taking away all the toxins from your body, all the negative thinking from your body. Or you can even imagine that rain is falling through your yeah, on your body, and it is going inside your body and it is taking out all the negative things and toxins from your body, and it is going away from you. There are various ways, but these practices surely work. Weekly detoxification, it is so important. Reserve a few hours each week as sacred time, free from work, errands, all chores and all. Don't even think about it. And digital distraction. Use this time for deeper spiritual practice, nature connection, and simply being present. Transforming suffering into wisdom. First, become mindfully awareness. You once you become aware, yeah, 50% of problem is solved. So acknowledging emotions and sensations with acceptance, because you cannot fight it, it's already there. So just better accept it. Compassionate presence, being with difficulty rather than fighting against it. If you fight it, it will even grow. So better just be compassionate. Balanced perspective, seeing challenges within the broader context of life. Yeah, you can just think, okay, right now I'm facing this challenge. How important it is going to be 5 years from now? Then means it is not as big as you think, right? Yeah, it's better not to have a victim mentality, a no pity party, okay? And just discover purpose beyond the immediate difficulty. That's why it is so important to have your lifetime vision, lifetime goals, because you know why you are doing what you are doing, right? When we face suffering with spiritual awareness, we open ourselves to its transformating potential, okay? It is going to be really transformative. Rather than merely enduring difficulties, we can approach them as opportunities for profound growth and awakening. Every failure is just a stepping stone for your upcoming success. This doesn't diminish the pain, but it infuses it with meaning and possibility. So, my experience, it says that when you have positive attitude, the situation may not change immediately, but you protect yourself. And once you have a positive attitude towards any situation, you will find more solutions, because if you are crying and if you have negative attitude, that's that just gives you the victim mentality, and you don't come up with solutions. So it is always better to have positive attitude, so that you can come up with a solution, and you also protect your I think sanity. This is really proven and experienced, okay? Community support on your journey. We have a free group called Joint Venture Collaboration, and you can join our free group for free. And it's a like minded individual seeking spiritual growth and even business growth. And mutual support, collaborate, help each other out, share resources, insights, and encouragements as you navigate life's challenges together. And it is so important, because one solopreneur sees other solopreneur is going through challenges, and then they see how they overcame. That also gives them confidence. Okay, even if they face such kind of challenges, they can overcome, right? And only one solopreneur understands other solopreneur, neither their friends nor family. If they are not solopreneur, yeah, they won't understand you. So it is better to be surrounded by like-minded people who are overcoming challenges. Mentorship circles. Connect with experienced spiritual mentors in our paid community, and who can provide personalized guidance and wisdom based on their journeys through difficulty. It's so good to have guide or mentor, because then they tell you what works, what doesn't work. And it is always good to learn from your own mistakes, but better to learn from somebody else's mistakes, right? And it's always good to have support of someone who is already at the place where you want to go. Regular gatherings. Participate in weekly virtual gatherings for group meditation, prayer, and discussion. These consistent techniques create structure and accountability for your spiritual practice. Study groups. Explore spiritual texts and teachings in depth with others who are committed to applying ancient wisdom to modern challenges. And I am part of many such groups, and they really help me big time. Go to high vibration places, like visit places where you feel positive energy, such as churches, temples, mosques, or similar sacred spaces. Go close to nature, weekly hike, or even leisurely walk along nearby lakes or waterfronts, whether with friends or alone, can surely help. Spiritual tools for difficult emotions. So, witness, observe your higher awareness, accept, allow the feeling without resistance. Don't resist, because if you resist, it it's not going to go away. When you accept, it can dissolve. Breathe. Use conscious breathing to create space. Previously, all these Eastern techniques were supposed to be like voodoo kind of thingy, but now, whenever I go for any health related summit, every doctor comes and says, okay, do breathing techniques, do meditation, because they found that they really help person's well-being, and especially heart diseases drastically drop down when someone does breathing practices or even meditation. And then recognize, name the emotion without judgment. Yeah, strong emotions like fear, grief, and anger can feel overwhelming without spiritual tools to navigate them. So, by approaching these feelings with mindful awareness rather than resistance, you can experience them without being controlled by them. This process transforms difficult emotions into from enemies to teachers on our spiritual journey. And as you overcome challenges, one thing is guaranteed, you will get even bigger challenges, because now you have developed muscle to handle those levels of challenges. So your next challenges are going to be bigger. And that is how you develop your muscle. That is how you develop your emotional health, mental health, spiritual health. That is how the life is, because people only in cemetery, they don't have challenges. As far as you are living human being, you will face challenges. It's better to find rainbow in every cloud. Cultivating hope in dark times. What is spiritual hope? Spiritual hope differs from ordinary optimism. It's not dependent on external circumstances going well, but arises from a deep trust in the underlying goodness and meaning of life. Even when evidence seems lacking, this hope is cultivated through consistent spiritual practice and community support. How can I maintain hope during prolonged difficulties? Focus on present moment rather than worrying about uncertain future. I remember I was bedridden for 1 year, but I was really optimistic, and I drenched myself into all the spiritual and positive talks. I didn't discuss much about my problems with others, because if they are not going to provide me solution, what is the point? So I just only the people whom I know that they can give me positive solutions, with them only I discussed. And it's not like that I didn't take any action. Only thing, I refused for surgery, but then I was going through alternate care. Everything worked out well, and now this is my bonus life. So focus on the present moment rather than worrying about an uncertain future. Practice gratitude for what remains good in your life. Connect with others who inspire hope through their resilience. Okay. Read accounts for those who have maintained spiritual strength through extreme hardship. Yeah, sometimes you see other people's challenges and then you feel, oh, my challenges are nothing compared to their challenges. What practices specifically nurture hope? Visualization meditation. Imagine light filling your body and extending to others. This is a one way of great meditation. Keep a hope journal where you record daily moments of beauty, kindness, and unexpected gifts. Engage in service to others, which often renews your sense of purpose and possibility. Yeah, that is my motto. If I have a chance to do something good, I'm not going to miss it because I think human being is the only species where they have chance to create good karma. Yeah, even angels don't have that opportunity. Means they don't create their good karma because of their good actions. But only human beings they can create good karma by their good actions and they can put them into their own accounts. So why to miss a chance? If you have a chance to do something good, do it. It's going to go into your account only. It's not going to go somewhere else. So I also heard somewhere that the most selfish way to live your life is being selfless, and that has a lot of wisdom. So how does hope relate to faith? Faith provides the foundation for hope. When we believe in something greater than ourselves, whether understood as God, universal love, or even any interconnectedness of all life. We can trust that our immediate circumstances don't represent the full reality. The art of spiritual surrender. Acknowledge your limits. True spiritual strength comes with the humility to recognize what we cannot control. There is a prayer also, right? God, please tell me what. Yeah, let me accept whatever I cannot control, and please show me the difference. Give me wisdom to know the difference. What I can control and what I cannot control. What I cannot control, please. Yeah, help me accept that. So, this isn't weakness but wisdom, the foundation of authentic surrender. Notice where you are expending energy trying to control outcomes that are ultimately beyond your influence. Trust in greater wisdom. Cultivate a relationship with something larger than yourself, whether you understand this as God, universal consciousness, or the natural intelligence of life. This trust becomes the anchor during times when your own understanding feels insufficient. Lastly, release attachment to outcomes. Practice holding your desires lightly, trusting that unfolds may carry wisdom you don't yet understand. If things go your way, that's good. If not, trust that it's happening according to God's will. And that can be even better, right? Because many times God knows, yeah, not many times, of course, God knows more than you, and God knows your past, present, future. So those are even better for you. Remember, you alone hold the keys of your happiness, not anyone else. So that's why it is so important to not to attach to outcome. So even that is what I mentioned. So even if you got $0 launch, still be happy because then you learn a lesson. You learn lesson what not to do into your next launch, and your next launch will be profitable. But it is time to celebrate, and you don't give keys of your happiness to anyone else. So if whatever way other person behaves, yeah, that shouldn't actually control you and your happiness. So, your rainbow creation practice. Just to summarize, daily intention. Begin each morning by setting an intention to notice moments of beauty, meaning, and connection, the building blocks of your personal rainbow. This simple shift in awareness trains your mind to recognize grace even in difficult circumstances. You might be saying the flower is blooming and you must have seen it whole life, but you don't know how it happens. So everything is a miracle, everything around you, even you are a miracle, everything around you is a miracle. So that itself gives a lot of peace into your mind. Gentle awareness. Throughout the day, practice bringing gentle awareness to your experience. Notice when you are caught in stories of fear or limitation and consciously choose to open to possibilities instead. Each moment offers a new opportunity to shift perspective. Everything is just depending on your perspective. And I remember there is a story of elephant, and everyone explained elephant in a different way. And it's just their perspective from which point they are looking at and how they were touching. Evening reflection. Before sleep, reflect on day's rainbow moments, instances where you experience beauty, kindness, and insight in amid challenges. Recording those moments in a journal strengthens your capacity to perceive goodness even in difficult times. And finally, community sharing. That's why we are having this summit, right? Share your rainbow with others, okay? Whether online or even in person. This practice not only strengthens your own awareness but also creates ripples of hope that can inspire others on their spiritual journey. Thank you and God bless you.
Success stories from busy professionals just like you. As a full-time project manager and dad of two, I was skeptical about fitting another business opportunity into my packed schedule. But this system was different. The ready-made products meant I didn't have to create content from scratch. And the step-by-step implementation meant I could make progress in 30-minute chunks after the kids went to bed. I launched my first digital course in 3 weeks of evenings and weekends, and made my first sales within a month. This is the first program that worked with my real life. James T., project manager and side hustle entrepreneur.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We are blessed to have you as part of our community, and whatever way we can help you, serve you, let us know. Please subscribe and let us know how we can help you, what resources you want. We have lots of free resources and also free collaboration joint venture groups you can join and explode your business, because most solopreneurs quit their business before they launch their first products, and I don't want that to happen to you. And that's why we have special launch service where you can monetize your digitals and become profitable as fast as within 7 days. And if you want to scale your business, join our membership New Beginning Success Collaboration, where we'll provide you MRR and PLR products and collaborations so that you can scale your business with ease and effortlessly. And hey, if you want to sell your digitals all over the world, yes, we will provide you affiliates more than 200 countries. So everything is possible. Just live your dream, follow your dream, and whichever way we can help you, do let us know. Thank you and God bless you.